independence if not freedom from dependence on government? What is independence if not the freedom to make our own choices, good or bad, and then accept the consequences or reap the rewards? So yesterday, I was poking around on the internet, and I came across something that Ronald Reagan said to his first address on to the nation after becoming president. And I was just a little girl when Ronald Reagan was president, but I thought this is really relevant for today. Ronald Reagan said, "Let the 4th of July always be a reminder that here in this land, for the first time, it was decided that man is born with certain God-given rights, and the government is only a convenience created and managed by the people, with no powers of its own, except for those voluntarily granted to it by the people." Who would like to have another Ronald Reagan making decisions? Our country back, right? And because we believe that this country is great. This country isn't perfect, but the ideals that this country was founded on are perfect. And we are watching those principles get replaced by a nanny state that wants to control every part of our lives, our business, our income potential, the cars we drive, the light bulbs we use in our house. And so we all want to say, not in my nation. My country is great, and I will fight to keep it that way. I just want to share with you a short piece that my mom introduced to me when I was just a kid. And it was written back in 1955. It's been updated throughout the years. I've made a few updates myself. Some of you may have heard it before. It's called I Am the Nation. I was born on July 4th, 1776, and the Declaration of Independence is my birth certificate. The bloodlines of the entire world flow through my veins because I offered freedom to the oppressed. I am many things and many people. I am the nation. I am 300 million living souls and the ghosts of millions more who have lived and died for me. I am Nathan Hale and Paul Revere. I stood at Lexington and fired the shot heard throughout the world. Sorry, running out of hands. I am Washington, Jefferson, and give me liberty or give me death, Patrick Henry. I am John Paul Jones, the Green Mountain Boys, and Davy Crockett. I am Lee and Grant and Honest Abe Lincoln. I remember the Alamo, the Maine, and Pearl Harbor. When freedom called, I answered and stayed until it was over there. I left my heroic dead on Flanders Field, the Rock of Corregidor, the bleak slopes of Korea, and the steaming jungles of Vietnam. I fought for freedom from oppression and terror in the deserts of Iraq and the mountains of Afghanistan. I am the Brooklyn Bridge, the wheat fields of Kansas, and the granite hills of Vermont. I am the coal mines of Virginia and Pennsylvania, the fertile lands of the West, the San Francisco Bay, and the Grand Canyon. I am big. I sprawl from the Atlantic to the Pacific. My arms reach out to embrace Alaska and Hawaii. 3 million square miles throbbing with industry. I am forest, field, mountain, and desert. I am quiet villages and cities that never sleep. You can look at me and see Ben Franklin walking down the streets of Philadelphia with a bread loaf tucked under his arm. You can see Betsy Ross with her needles. You can see the lights of Christmas and hear the strains of Auld Lang Syne as the calendar turns. I am Babe Ruth in the World Series. I am 130,000 schools and colleges and 330,000 churches where my people worship God as they think best. I am a ballot dropped in a box and the roar of a crowd in a stadium and the voice of a choir singing. I am an editorial in a newspaper and a letter to a congressman. I am the 343 firefighters and 60 police officers who gave their lives to save others on September 11th. I am the 3,000 children who lost their parents that day, and the millions who united in condemnation of evil and support of America. Yes, I am the nation, and these are the things I am. I was conceived in freedom, and God willing, in freedom we will spend the rest of our days. May you always possess the wisdom, the integrity, and the courage to keep me unshackled, a citadel of freedom and a beacon of hope to the world. Happy Independence Day.
So cannot. There is such urgency and recklessness in all of the recent spending. From my perspective, it seems that all of you have gone insane. I also know that I am far from alone in these feelings. You honestly feel that your current pursuits have merit the patriotic Americans? We want it to stop. We want to put the brakes on everything that is being rushed by us and forced upon us. We want our voice back. You have forced us to put our lives on hold to straighten out the mess that you are making. We will have to give up our vacations, our time spent with our children, any relaxation time we may have had, and money we cannot afford to spend on you to bring our concerns to Washington. Our president often knows all the right buzzwords is unsustainable. Well, no kidding. How many tens of thousands of dollars did the focus group cost to come up with that word? We don't want your overpriced words. Stop treating us like we're morons. We want all of you to stop focusing on your re-election and do the job we want done. Not the job you want done or the job your party wants done. You work for us. And at this rate, I guarantee you, not for long, because we are coming. We will be heard and we will be represented. You think we're so busy with our lives that we will never come for you? We are the formerly silent majority. All of us who quietly work, pay taxes, obey the law, vote, save money, keep our noses to grindstone, and we are now looking up at you. You have awakened us. The patriotic spirit so strong and so powerful that it has been sleeping too long. You have pushed us too far. Our numbers are great. They may surprise you. For every one of us who will be there will be hundreds more who could not come. Unlike you, we have their trust. We will represent them honestly, rest assured. They will be at the polls on voting day to usher you out of office. We have canceled vacations. We will use our last United States. We will find the representation among us and a grassroots campaign will flourish. We didn't ask for this fight, but the clubs are coming out. We do not come in violence, but we are angry. You will represent us.